Welcome back, everybody, to another exciting episode
Let's go.
of Lot Live here in the Randall Ford Studios. Andrew, I have some exciting news for you.
What's the exciting news?
We actually did a giveaway. We're getting ready to announce that next week to try to get a few more subscribers, and we did. We have gone over 100 subscribers.
100 subscribers. Let's go. Yeah, so
if you think that was stupid, you were correct. If you want to see more stupid, then tune in to Andrew.
okay. For one, already going after this
Yes,
morning.
we would like to. Actually, this morning we were at 110 subscribers. We really want to thank everyone that took the time to do that. We appreciate that. We are announcing next week we will have the drawing for the $50 giveaway. I brought my $10 to give to Andrew to chip in for that. So
Math ain't mathin'.
yep, $40, and we have it set. So we will be doing the drawing on the next podcast for the giveaway. We will also announce probably another giveaway.
Yeah, absolutely. And how would the giveaways
Well said.
given? How we're doing the giveaway, remember, so you go on there, you subscribe to our YouTube.
Yes.
And then also you have to comment down below.
Yes.
So we have all the names on there so you don't get missed. Just
Yes.
make sure you share and comment. Now, I've seen a lot of people
Yes.
comment and a lot of people like
Yes.
and subscribe, but,
Yes.
or vice versa, people are not sharing. So make sure you got to share too. So you press that share button because I don't want anybody to miss out on it.
Sharing is caring.
Yeah, sharing is caring. So make sure you hit that share button and go on there because there's a lot of people that's not doing the share part. They're subscribing and commenting, but you gotta share, comment, and subscribe. So
Come on, let's get the word out there.
I don't want y'all to miss out on the money,
No.
guys. Yeah. So
Yeah.
Monday we're announcing $50 winner, 40 for him, $10 for me, and.
It's already been said. It was on a podcast how the split was.
Oh,
so
gotcha,
you gotta go by that.
gotcha.
That's admissible in court. It was also, I think there was something on there about eating a hot jelly bean if we hit 100. I think you can go back in the video.
That was
and
you.
no, because I'm the one that said it.
I'm not eating a hot jelly bean. That is a fact. Yeah.
Everybody like and share for a hot jelly bean.
Yeah, no,
Yeah,
I can
no,
share
we
for
already
hot
said
jelly.
it.
No,
It's
you
got out there.
can't just start saying stuff just to throw it on there.
Everybody subscribe and watch Andrew chase a rabbit.
Now, if we get to 150 subscribers, Chris is going to start doing backflips. I don't know. It just popped into my head.
I will do them, but they will be the rolling kind on the ground. No air in that.
But thank you, everybody that's going ahead
Yes, thank
and
you so much.
subscribing on there. It just means a lot to us. Like it's a press of a button for y'all, but it means the world to us. So,
But also it makes me realize that like with that many people, since we have more people on there now than just both our families, probably need to say something important. So I do actually have a topic for today.
what's your topic?
My topic is terms that we use here in the dealership.
Oh, yeah.
Sometimes it's shorthand that we use that people don't necessarily understand, but we live this every day. We're here, so we throw these terms out there, and then we don't realize that people don't understand what we're talking about sometimes.
We
We were talking about our new electric vehicle program.
Yeah.
And I was telling my wife about it. I said, yeah, Michelle, it's like whenever they come in and buy an EV, she was like, does everybody know what EV is whenever you say that? I'm like, you know what? If you haven't been around this for a few years, because these are kind of new, maybe they don't.
Yeah.
So that's the one we'll start with. EV. That is an electric vehicle.
Yep.
It seems simple once you hear it, but a lot of times you hear stuff that's just shorthand
EV.
for us. You might not know what we're talking about. So another one that is a big one is LTV.
Oh, LTV? Yes.
LTV. That is loan to value.
Correct.
And the reason that is important is because I even drew out some examples here. So, and again, people will come in here and say, well, I looked up on Kelley Blue Book that my car is worth this, or I looked up on, Carvana and they said my car is worth this. The banks are what determines how much money you can get loaned on your car. The banks use NADA or JD Power. Those terms are kind of interchangeable, but those are what the bank uses. It doesn't matter what Uncle Pawpaw says or what Kelley Blue Book says. That's a great number to go by.
Uncle Pawpaw's usually correct.
Yeah, he is right sometimes about when the taters are ready, but not so much about what your car is worth. Just for an example, Like, let's say NADA, clean trade on the vehicle you're trying to trade in, or the vehicle you're trying to buy, is $20,000. That means most banks want to loan up to 120% of that, so that number is $24,000. That's how much they will loan on that vehicle. So, you think that dealerships are trying to rip you off. They have a car that is worth $20,000. They can't ask $26,000, $27,000 for it because nobody will lend that amount of money.
Correct.
That's where it's capped. Also, if you get into negative equity, so you owe more than your car is worth, and you add that on to that, let's say you owe $2,000 more. If the car is worth 24, you add that 2,000, so then that's 26. A bank won't loan that. So sometimes whenever we say, well, you need to put money down, that's why you need that money down to get to that LTV that is below the level, so the bank will loan on that.
Correct, because it's all about the banks, because the banks care the most. Banks are loaning you the money, and banks are doing everything. Now, we are submitting your information, but the banks say yes or no.
Yes, that's not up to us, because we would say yes to everybody.
Yeah, we would. We've been on all the cars.
Yeah, so we won't get into, we could do a whole show just on LTV and how that works, but we want to go through a few of these terms, so that's just a brief description of that. Another one is DTI, whenever you hear us say DTI.
And that, debt to income.
Very good. So Andrew did learn. He also learned how to read, and he read my notes right there. So DTI is debt to income. So whenever, for example, banks want you to have a debt to income for your payment somewhere around 14 to 15% is kind of that magic number where they want. That means your payment should only be no more than 14 to 15% of your income. For instance, like if you made $5,000 a month, 15% of $5,000 is $750. So that means a bank would feel comfortable if your payment, and you had decent credit, a payment of about $750. Now, where this gets hairy is whenever you get down there to most banks. The minimum income we have for most of our banks is around $18,000. $1,800,
Yes.
sorry. $1,800. 15% of $1,800 is $270.
Yeah, so that's a minimum payment of $270, because otherwise you can't get a loan.
Yeah, that's about all the payment they feel comfortable for you to have to agree to do a loan for you on that. $270 is about, what kind of car can you get a $270 payment on?
$270 is about a $12,000 car.
Correct. So $12,000. How hard is it to find a $12,000?
Very hard, especially now. Most of the time that you're getting a $12,000 car, they're not in the best shape. They have some stuff going wrong with them, or it's scratches on the outside or anything like that. So, a $12,000 car is not as in great condition as what...
or it's going to have higher mileage.
Or it's going to have, 160,000 miles on it.
Banks will disqualify and not want to loan on. So that becomes a little problematic. That's where you need to come talk to us. We'll help you, try to steer you in the right direction to make sure that you get that taken care of. Because people will come in, if they make $1,800, $2,000, and then if you go in and pick out a $40,000 truck, it just doesn't math.
No, math ain't mathin'.
Yeah, you can come in there and say you want that, a $40,000 vehicle.
Unless it's my math.
What's the average payment on a $40,000 vehicle?
$800.
$800. So we're right back to where you need to make about $5,000 a month to get that.
Correct.
So that helps you be prepared whenever you go to shop, because nobody enjoys going to the dealership unless you're coming here because we're really fun.
Oh yeah, we have a blast.
You can come in and watch me throw things at Andrew. I do it almost all day. So he ducks some of them, a lot of them he doesn't. Is that a little bruise there?
Other than what Chris is saying on here, now this does not count with equity in a vehicle or money down or putting money down, because that changes the ball game once you're doing all that stuff. Now, being $1,800 a month and you're only supposed to putting $0 down, that's a minimum requirement for most banks. But if you're putting $10,000 down and you make $800 a month, more or less, on a $20,000 car, more or less, you're going to get approved on it. It's just, there's a lot of things, and we're kind of complicated here, actually.
Yeah. Well, and it also has a lot to do with your credit. It's a sliding scale. The higher your credit, the higher these numbers can be for you, and the more a bank would be willing to do it. The lower the credit, the more the bank wants those numbers smaller to do that. Also, the depth of your credit.
Correct.
So the more things you have, the more things you have bought over the years, the more likely a bank is going to do that. Another thing that you hear a lot with us talking about is a thin file.
Yes.
What that means
thin
is
files.
somebody that comes in, a bank wants you to have at least 4 lines, and they look at how much, if the highest credit you've ever had is $3,000, $4,000, again, and you want to come in and buy a $35,000 vehicle, that's a big jump.
Yes, it is.
They don't want you to take those. They want you to take little steps. They want you to crawl, and then they want you to walk, and then they want you to run. You can't go from just learning how to crawl and not falling over too much to like, okay, I'm ready for a marathon.
Yeah.
Doesn't work.
Correct. Yes, because I mean, you're thinking you may be your stuff may say 720, 780 credit score, but if you only have a $200 card that you've been paying really good on for the last year, but you've never had a $30,000 loan, it's going to be kind of hard for the banks.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, think about it in your shoes. I always say, think about it in your shoes as if you're loaning the money to someone. Would you look at someone's history and past and stuff like that and then be like, hey, well, I loan this guy $40,000? Because that's what they're doing. I mean, they're giving you $40,000. Now, you are paying it back, but they're giving you a loan.
Yeah, we looked at it. I mean, there's all kinds of criteria. One of the criteria is Lot Life subscribers.
Yeah, Lot Life
Banks tend to loan better if you subscribe to Lot Life.
I think that is a fact. I think that is a fact.
I talked to my wife whenever she was sleeping, and she agreed to. So I got her to sign off.
And she works at a bank, so
Yeah,
I mean,
exactly.
yeah, so she has to,
I must correct you because if not,
correct. It's a credit union.
There you go.
Correct.
I think it's a
correct.
credit union.
It is a credit union.
Red
Sorry.
River Credit Union.
Yes, I
plug.
forgot. You get on to me every time about that, which is everybody says that. So credit unions and banks are two totally different things.
Because I've spent a lifetime getting got onto by my wife about that.
Now it's just passed down.
Yes,
So.
yes. Another term is ghost.
Ghost.
Yes. That is whenever somebody comes in and they don't have any credit.
Oh yeah, ghost. Yes,
Yeah.
correct.
He got really scared there
I
for a
was
second.
like, gosh,
So he's
is
like,
something going to jump out?
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
ghost. Yes, correct. On credit. Correct. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
Ghosts, they just don't have
Yeah.
any credit. They come in.
Yeah,
And
the
again,
ghosts.
sometimes having bad credit is better than having no credit. Because some of the banks, whenever they go through, if they can't find you, whenever they look for something, you don't have any credit history, then in that case, you're a high risk to them. They don't know where you are. They don't know what you've done, if you've done stuff good or bad. You
Correct.
haven't done anything.
Because you're a ghost.
Yep, a ghost. Another big term is doofus. I brought an example.
That is not true. It may be a little bit true, but that is not a term that we use here.
but we digress. Let's go on. So, bullet. That is the opposite of a ghost.
Yes.
A bullet is somebody that has really strong credit.
You know, just saying you saying the word only and not having anything behind it makes it really hard. Like when you just said bullet, you're just like, yeah, bullet. Instead of saying, oh yeah, he's a bullet or she's a bullet, then you know what you're talking about. But if you just say the word, I'm like, bullet.
Sometimes I gotta call bullet.
Bullet.
On those things that you say.
It's very
Sounds
strong.
like. But anyway, another one is whenever we're talking about cars that come in for trade, cream puff. Whenever you have a car that comes in, there's absolutely nothing wrong with it. We love those. We will give you the most money for those. If you come in with one,
I think you made that one up.
no, I've heard that one.
I've never heard that.
I'm gonna make this one up because we had one that somebody wanted to trade in the other day.
Cream
It was a golf ball.
Oh yeah, we've had that one. A golf ball is true.
Yeah,
You
because
have a
it's
golf ball
been
car?
through hail damage maybe once or twice, and it looks just like a golf ball out there. It's
Yeah,
all dimpled up.
I've seen golf. Cream puff
I
is
think
not
you
a thing.
just had a customer that maybe forgot to tell you about that. Was it you or was it?
No, it was
Blake?
No, it was. No, I remember y'all because yeah, it came in. This is another thing why we like senior trades is because we gave a number to a person, gave them money for it, gave everything of what it was supposed to be, nothing wrong with the car, and they bring it in, and it was a golf ball. When it came in, hail damage everywhere. So yeah, we had to cancel that. Dealers can say no too. We don't have to keep on doing
But
that.
that means you can drive down the road and it's not going to slice or hook.
Correct. I don't know unless you're mine. But.
Well, with all those dimples on there, it help, it keeps it going straight.
Yeah, a golf ball's a good one.
Another thing that's about all the terms that we have time for. We want to reward people for subscribing by not keeping them too long on this and making them look at your face. So one of the things we wanted to go over too is we were supposed to do this last week. I don't think we did. We want to remind everybody about Trucks Giving.
Oh yes.
We are, for every new truck purchase this month, we are donating a turkey. In that that customer's name to the Community Services Clearinghouse. Andrew is going to take a picture actually this week and show the front desk where we have my hand model. This is I didn't even charge extra for that, for hand modeling.
Yeah.
All those turkeys are this hand right here up there. You'll see those turkeys, and we appreciate that. That desk is already filling up.
Oh, yeah,
We're just now at the halfway point of the month, and I'm running out of places to stick turkeys, and I'm cutting and
I love it.
drawing, so it's really great. We enjoy doing that.
It's so pretty too. It's got all the colors from that I can't see. I can't see any of them.
They all look like gray turkeys to him.
That's it. That's
Kinda
it.
like if
Be
he cooked them.
colorblind. But guys, don't remember, we're doing a $50 giveaway this coming up Monday. Not today, but we're giving away next week. So guys, if you want to get your friends and family involved, so be like, hey, Mom.
Yeah. This drawing is still going, so you still have a chance to do
guys, go ahead and subscribe. Make sure you comment and share the post. Now, if you want to like it, you can like it. If you don't want to like it, you don't have to like it. But it is share, comment, and subscribe. So guys, subscribe. So yeah, subscribe.
And 11% sale still going.
Yeah, 11% still going. But yeah, guys, go ahead and do that. Comment, subscribe, like, share, however you want to do it. But guys, we're doing a $50 giveaway, and we are out of here.